I am live. Happy New Year to everybody. I know that a lot of people don't celebrate the New Year at this time. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get my coffee. Ooh. A lot of truthers, especially, questioning the standard calendar and everything, come across the idea of the beginning of the year actually being in spring, when the earth is coming back to life, when the birds are having their babies and all of these things are coming to life, right? Rather than like in the middle of winter when it is now. So, anyways, hopefully you can hear me all right. I am sitting in a Starbucks in Sacramento. I came down here to celebrate New Year's Eve. I actually intended to go to this little goth event last night that they were having at a bar, but the power was out, so I didn't really end up doing much of anything last night, and I really didn't get a good night's sleep, so that was a bummer, but I have a surprise for this evening, and I'm hoping that it is going to be really, really exciting. So I'll likely be going live again between 5 and 10, so stay tuned for that. Strawman says hi from the UK. Happy New Year. Thank you, and Happy New Year to you as well. It has been pretty uneventful so far, but I guess that is a good thing. And plus, it just started, so yeah. Anybody who has been watching my channel knows that on Thursday I went down to Reading. They had a hi David D. How's it going? Reading Chess Club had an end of the year tournament, and I went down there and so I just noticed my chat settings are on top chat. Make sure that when you're in the chat at the top, it should say live chat, not top chat, because if it says top chat, you're gonna miss messages. So, David D says he's not so great. I'm sorry to hear that. No bueno. So, I mean, you're free to speak about what's happening if you want, but I'm not trying to get into your personal business on my live stream. But anyways, Reading Chess Club had their end of the year tournament, and the 5-year blind reigning champion, Jessica Losser, I believe is how you say the last name. Not really. Anyways, I'll leave you a link so that you can see who I am talking to. They're posted in the New York Times, being featured in the New York Times. That didn't work. Okay. All right. So, there has definitely there's some drama that went down at the actual place and since then. So if you watch the video, you can see that I am, standing a little bit away from the people playing chess, and I'm talking to the camera like a live stream, right? Like people are asking questions and I'm answering them. I was doing this for multiple games, and the players didn't have any issue with it. They didn't say, please stop recording. They didn't say, please stop talking. They didn't have any issues with it. But then when Jessica played Matt, the chess club president, and lost, then after the game, it was suddenly an issue that I was talking during the game. And it was an issue that I was talking about child sex trafficking, which, Kyle, I'm going to throw you under the bus. You're the one that brought that up, not me. I did not go there with the intent of talking about child sex trafficking, but you brought up Andrew Tate, and that is how we even got onto the topic in the first place. And I really didn't even go off on a rant. Like, there was no diatribe, which is what Jessica falsely accused me of, like, having this rant and, like, they went into the Reading Chess Club Facebook group and started lying about me, spreading gossip that they got straight from someone who is being labeled as a Reading Chess Club representative, who has known the Reading Chess Club less time than I've been there. Like, I had gone to the Reading Chess Club before this person was even in existence in their presence, and I played at the Reading Chess Club. Like, I played over the board. Then the most funniest part of this to me is that this clown who's representing the Reading Chess Club, which I feel really bad because the Reading Chess Club is awesome. Like, the president, the other people in the club are absolutely awesome, and I have nothing at all bad to say about any of them. But unfortunately, this clown who is representing them has put on this act, a wolf in sheep's clothing, oh, I want to help your chess club grow, and all of this nonsense. There's some backstory with this whole thing, with me actually being asked to co-host a tournament with them, and there were multiple issues with us planning the tournament. First of all, I'm vegan, and I'm not going to be involved with any events that are non-vegan, right? Like, I can't be saying, hosted by Anana Snow, and then you go to the event and they're serving flesh. Like, that's not ever going to happen. Never. Like, okay. So that was one issue. Another issue was that they didn't want my name actually being on it. I'm like, I am not like technically part of any chess club. Like, I am me, and I'm not going to be represented as a chess club. I'm going to be represented as myself. I do all of my tournaments as myself, hosted by Anana Snow. And, if you've seen my tournaments, I'm the one that's putting up the cash prize, the prizes. I'm the one that's organizing all of it. So... yes. I'll get back to the live chat in just a second. I was kind of... David says it was Kyle that brought up the child trafficking, that he should sacrifice himself for the queen. That's funny. So I played Jessica over the board at the Reading Chess Club. I have a literal picture of me playing this person at the Reading Chess Club with the Reading Chess Club members in the background. And this representative tried to tell me and this Jessica from the chess tournament, this chess champion, that I don't play chess. It's like, not only have I uploaded my own chess games, like, I use a specific opening. It's all very me, like, I didn't take it from anybody else, and I played at your chess club. Like, you look like an actual clown right now, and you're supposed to be the representative. And even further, like, you posted a picture of a chessboard that was set up improperly. Like, any competent chess player would not do that in the first place. And if for some reason it accidentally was set up wrong and somebody pointed it out, the competent chess player would take it down immediately, because, like, you don't post pictures of wrong chessboards. That's so stupid. Anybody that plays chess is going to say you are a clown that does not know what you're doing. And this is supposed to be representing their chess club, okay? So anyways, this representative Remy was gossiping to Jessica after the game ended. Jessica was like, don't talk about child trafficking during my games. And I'm like, okay, well, it's over. Like, if you've ever been like in a chess tournament or a game or something, like, if there's something wrong during the gameplay, you stop the clock and you take care of it. You don't just keep playing and then at the end of the game complain. Especially since I was standing in the same exact spot recording multiple games before that one, and it was only a problem when Jessica lost. You see what's happening here? And then they're going into the Reading Chess Club and saying, oh, this bizarre individual who had nothing to do with chess came and tried to do all this stuff and was going on this long diatribe about child trafficking and blah, blah, blah. And they're accusing me of going to the chess club like every week and causing problems. It's like, I don't even go, like, whoever you are getting your information from is lying to you about every single part of it. And yes, Remy does have a problem with me being in the chess club, but the president doesn't. Like, I and him don't have any issues. The issue is the person that is parasiting off of the chess club and trying to come in and pretend like they have anything to offer the chess club when they frankly do not. They have nothing. They have only, like, from anybody else's outside perspective, it's like just turning the whole thing into an absolute joke. They posted like a promotion for a tournament that they were trying to set up, which was like 5 games. So like you have to come back one time for 5 months, right? Like 5 times you have to show up and play to win one prize of $1,000 and a chess set that is made of shot glasses. So it's like, I don't like, if you don't even drink, then that isn't really any excitement to write home about. And like, I would actually kind of be pretty interesting to see a blitz game being played with shot glass pieces. Like, that'd be pretty fun. But the promotion was really confusing, and it said 5-minute blitz. Okay, so we have 5-minute blitz. It said master simul. So those things together do not go together at all. Like, I actually would pay to see a 5-minute blitz master simul. Like, that would be pretty entertaining. But yeah, 5-minute blitz, master simul, double elimination Swiss. Like, all of these things in one tournament, like, it was the most confusing thing. And you can tell that someone who does not know what they're talking about, a non-chess player, is doing this. It really, really makes me mad that the Reading Chess Club is being represented by an actual clown. I really hope that they. Oh yeah, and you have to pay. You have to pay to be play in the tournaments too. And there's no, like, it's just, the whole thing is a hot mess. I should have downloaded the video. It'll probably get deleted after this, but it was hilarious. I sent it to Sage, and I'm like, have you ever heard of a double elimination 5-minute blitz master simul Swiss tournament before? What a joke. A hot mess, yeah. Absolutely. So, anyways, there is a lot of drama with that, and this clown representative also is a moderator in their Facebook group. So they went in and deleted all of my defenses to the lies that Jessica was writing. They actually, it was funny because they went in and they said, "Oh, Jessica, thank you for coming to our chess club." Like, they're kissing this thing's butt so much. It's like, dude, you are grossing me out. Like, put a lid on it, okay? Like, calm down. They're both like having a competition to see who can like kiss each other's butts more. It's just really disturbing. But anyways, I went and I was like, "You mean the chess club that you're only interested in making money off of?" Because when we were going to plan the tournament together that was supposed to happen in August of last year, you were very adamant that your pay was getting factored into it. Like, none of the tournaments that I've ever put on have I ever made one single dollar from. Not one single dollar. And I've driven all the way up to Portland. So I have, gas money, hotel money, $100 cash prize, a chess tournament set, and usually food. So I am putting a ton of money in and getting none back. And for them to like basically refuse to even try to plan a tournament without getting paid in really, really makes me mad. Like, if you really are passionate about something and you want to do it for it to succeed, you do it without making money. Even my full moon celebrations on the mountain, hundreds of dollars worth of food that I put together, I home make, and I take up there to share with people for free. Like, that is what happens when someone actually like has a passion and a heart's desire to make things happen. So who covers the cost of my tournaments? Me. The cost of the tournament that Remy's trying to put together is going to be the chess players and the people that are attending, which I don't even think that they could pull off something so grand like in Reno or even San Diego, like a black tie event where players are paying like over $130 to play. It's the whole thing is just goofy. Anyways, though, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure where everything stands with the Reading Chess Club and what they are allowing to represent them. But the take-home message is not actually about Remy or any other clowns who dare to stand against me. It's actually a message for the people who realize that, we are all in this together, and ultimately we are manifesting our reality together. If we want to stay divided, then only outcome that we're going to have is what the default option is, which is what we're headed towards, the New World Order. Like, if we want to get away from that default New World Order option, we have to change the course of direction, and we can't do it by ourselves. No one can do this alone. If I could snap my fingers and force the golden age to happen right now and just force it on everybody, like, I would be very happy to do that, but unfortunately it's like it won't happen if people don't want it. And it really boggles my mind that people wouldn't want to have a golden age. Like, imagine a Garden of Eden paradise, except with like technology, so that you don't have to do the things that you don't want to do. You can go and enjoy life. You can travel, you can explore, and you can build and create and do what your soul actually came here to do, rather than working a 9 to 5. Nobody's soul came here to do that. So that's kind of the take-home message that I wanted to leave you with today. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay on here. I wasn't planning on staying on very long because like I said earlier, I do plan on getting on a little bit later with a surprise event tonight. So you'll have to stay tuned. But yeah, the underlying message is ultimately one of unification. I'm not going to let any petty squabbles with any clowns get in the way of creating a golden age. Like, that's what my soul came here to do, and you are not worth it. You are not worth the golden age ending over. Like, you're not. And whatever ultimately I have to do to make the golden age happen, I am willing to make sacrifices. I'm willing to, I know I like hesitate to say it, but ultimately I know, like, my soul is willing to put differences aside to work with people that I really dislike, to make things happen for the good of everyone under the dome, ultimately. Even if they don't believe that it's for their good, they think that their good is continuing to eat bacon and masturbate to inverted pornography, and, well, that's definitely not what is the best for them. So yeah, my resolutions this year, let me know if you guys have set any resolutions. But I really do plan on getting a hold of my eating habits. Anybody who watches my show knows that I love food, and that's like my main like junk vegan food. So yeah, I really want to be more pure and become the best version of myself possible. I know that when I purify my diet, my immune system is going to be way stronger. The aging process is going to be slower. Like, so many benefits to purifying the diet, and I am going to be like really putting my foot down and making some changes happen, at least in that area. And I want to be more disciplined in managing my time better, and, like, I don't know. I have a lot of projects that, I want to do and already have started as well. So I want to really focus on them and get them done, to try to wake even more people up this year than I have in the past, which is going to be hard. I'm really, really happy when people come and tell me that I've woken them up to something, or I'm the reason that they're vegan, or any of these things. Like, it definitely is encouraging to me. And even more encouraging is when those same people go and they make vegans themselves, other new people. It's like it spreads, and you can see all of these changes happening around us. Like, veganism, even 5 years ago, was nothing compared to what it is now. And, you know, obviously there is an agenda to promote unhealthy, processed, vegan crap, but at the end of the day, like, the powers that be are, responding to our supply and demand. And when we start paying more for the vegan stuff, it's like the demand for the non-vegan stuff goes down. It's a direct change that happens. It's like, okay, well, less people are demanding this, so they stop doing it, and more people it's like business 101, and they are going along with that. They do, want to remain in control, keep making money, keep you in all of the matrix systems. So there's a lot of factors to it, but ultimately, people that try to say that veganism is the new world order agenda and all this stuff, like, it is a reverse psychology mind trick that they are coming in trying to say, oh, Bill Gates wants to steal your meat from you. You better double down. Like, then you associate veganism with these Satanists. It's like the Satanists are the ones who told you to eat meat in the first place so that they could farm you and your kids, just like you farm the cows out in your yard. You think that you're not a child trafficker just because the children that you traffic are cows or chickens or sheep or pig? Like, yeah, you are a child trafficker. You are directly feeding into the hell that we are experiencing right now. You are karmically, consenting to humanity being enslaved, trafficked, all of the stuff that happens to these animals. So, yeah. Harmon Walker, how's it going? Happy Gregorian calendar New Year. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy New Year to you as well. Are you doing anything fun for New Year's? It's like a pretty busy Starbucks in here. I'm not really sure what I am going to be getting into in the meantime, but like I said a few times now, I'll be going live sometime around 5 or between 5 and 10. That's a really big gap, but the event's a really big gap, so you'll have to just stay tuned to my channel to watch. But otherwise, I'm not really sure. There's not really any tourist attractions here in Sacramento that have piqued my interest, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to get into for the rest of my day here on New Year's. It's really nice weather. David D says you will make the world vegan. I am definitely trying. If I could force it on the world, I definitely would. If I had the ability to cut off the supply right now, I certainly would, because it would be an instant change, not only in the situation for the animals, but for us. Like, we are being enslaved because we are enslaving them, and if we would just stop right now, things would immediately change. The powers that be aren't just, I have to make sure that I word what I wanted to say properly so someone doesn't take me out of context and like re-upload, twist it around. The powers that be are anti-human, but they're not anti themselves. They are self-focused. They are self-interested, like everybody. They are working within these karmic mechanisms to do what they do so that they can do to us what they do and not face consequences down the line. Like, they know that every action has a consequence. So they convince you to go to the grocery store and buy, your discount meat that came from a CAFO where the situation is the most awful thing that you have ever even laid your eyes on. And because you have done that, you have involved yourself in that, now you have a certain amount of evil that is due unto you. And that's where they step in. They say, oh yes, they will more than happily torture the humans and be the karma, right? And the spiritual world and even the animals. I mean, like if you were one of these cows in a CAFO and on your way to slaughter, you would see humanity as demons, and you would see those that are, you know, enslaving humanity as the heroes. They're coming to your rescue. So it's like humans really thinking that they are the top dogs and in the right. The spiritual world is not seeing us that way. Like as a species, we are disgrace. It's real bad, and hopefully more people are feeling the urge to change and become better rather than to continue, you know, the 9 to 5 matrix zombie life where you don't think about anything, you just obey and consume and keep going. Hi Zane, how's it going? Zane says, Happy New Year, everyone. Goal this year is to never work 9 to 5 again and create more vegans. Woohoo! Yay! Cheers to that. Carmen Walker says they are chilling at their place watching me. Oh, thank you. I definitely appreciate it. I really love going live and being able to, you know, have this interaction with people all over the world. It's really, really special to me. And for those of you, especially who have been here, like you keep coming back to my live feeds, like we are building these relationships in this community. Like it really, really means a lot to me, and I appreciate you. So thank you for that. I got some new jewelry yesterday from this place. I think it's called Rock Mama. Let me just Rock Mama Sacramento. Rock Mama Gallery. They had a really, really large selection and really informative staff. They were really great. I got this sapphire is my birthstone. I'm a Virgo, so I got a new ring. I'm really stoked about that. And I also got this fluorite bracelet. It's supposed to help with like discipline, and it also has this little goddess charm, I guess. So I thought that was pretty cool. Very excited about that. Let me see what. Fluorite is supposed to. What it uses? Let's see. Not fluoride with a D, but with a T. There we go. It's really cool how so many, you know, rocks and plants and all of these properties of nature have their own healing energies and personalities almost, right? Like you can get two different rocks, even sapphire and lapis. It's like they're two different qualities of them. So it's really cool. Fluorite is wonderfully intricately designed. Okay. It is a very prized crystal, and this is a really bad write-up. They have not. Let's just see. All right. Well, I wanted to share this with you, but it's not like giving me anything that's actually good about it. They gave me some little cards with all of the meanings on it. But anyways, I definitely encourage you to look into different stones and their properties. As you can see, I mean, I have my lapis here. I have it here. I have stones all over. So, hi, Plaid Panther. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well and having a happy new year. I'm actually getting ready to jump off of here and go see what's going on downtown Sacramento. So, like I've said multiple times, make sure that you join the live stream later today around 5 for a nice surprise. All right, guys. I hope that you have a wonderful day. May God and the gods bless you.